What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today, your boy Horizon is going to be covering the latest and greatest in the Call of Duty news. Now, guys, if you aren't aware, Verdansk is dropping and coming back April 3rd. If you guys are not aware, your boy is definitely going to be on that. They got your boy hooked on the hype, but we just got these images released. Call of Duty then versus Call of Duty now. I did my due diligence, much like Nero Cinema in his original video. I went to go see, hey, is this AI? And I have to say, I don't know. I actually do not know. Maybe it got good enough to where they finally realized, hey, we're done with the AI. Maybe they hired some actual artists, or the AI ended up becoming really good. It does get a little muddy around the top of the helicopter area by the legs, but you could make out almost every single thing there. It doesn't look like it is AI, but what it does, I mean, that sniper barrel on the one guy looks pretty crazy, but it does look legit. I mean, we got the Kilo 141, the AN90. We got the HDR. All the Modern Warfare guns coming back. Is that the Superi 44s over there I see? But like it brings up a thing we've all been talking about. How many times do we have to tell them, hey, we don't like this Warzone? How many times do we have to tell them, hey, we should bring back the old Warzone? How many times can they just uncap the old Warzone? It's still there in the files. Modern Warfare 2019 is still in the shop. Like, we can still play the damn game. Why can't we just go back to the old Warzone? I just don't understand why they won't roll it back and just make more skins for that one. Put the new Warzone on rest. Stop it. Just stop it, bro. Make a completely separate launcher for Warzone and just keep cranking out the Call of Duty games. Stop bringing the new Call of Duty games to the Warzone. Like, nobody wants to, you know what I mean? It is what it is, though. I'm just crazy like them. I like a Call of Duty online type thing. Why don't we just get like a Halo Master Chief Collection thing for Call of Duty? Oh, that's because they want to keep making Call of Duties year after year. I still think they should take a year off, which is insane. Now, Call of Duty has shut down more cheating providers ahead of Verdansk's return to Warzone in Season 3, leaving players theorizing what that means moving ahead. This is just to tell you guys, the anti-cheat does not work. The software, Ricochet, does not work because they have to keep shutting down these websites. You wouldn't have these websites if your anti-cheat worked. And if the anti-cheat worked, you wouldn't have to sue these websites. Now, is that going to stop the cheaters? No. What are they going to do? They're going to tear down. They're going to follow with the cease and desist. And guess what they're going to do? We're going to go set up shop over here in Indonesia. We're going to set up shop over here in Taiwan and all these other places, Ecuador. It doesn't matter. Wherever they can get a website license login, they're going to build that website in that country, or just a whole new website altogether, new ISP, new everything, right? Set up shop there, and then their old customers will come follow suit. It's absolutely insane, and it's actually a dark time to be like a video game, like an online video game player. There's cheaters everywhere. Now, in December of 2024, Activision revealed a plan to combat cheating in Season 2 and 3. This plan included adding brand new server-side protections and kernel-level drivers that detect the use of third-party applications. As Season 2 progressed, players complained that nothing changed. Here's how we change it, right? I do know that you can just IP ban and console ID ban on like Xbox and PlayStation. When we moved Call of Duty to PC, when they were going to revamp Call of Duty, we're going to really evaluate Call of Duty. It's going to be great on PC. Everybody's going to play on PC. When they started moving it over to PC, what was the number one thing people were saying about it in Black Ops 4 when we heard about this? Oh my goodness, there's going to be a bunch of cheaters. There was a ton of memes on this too. The downfall and the cheating in Call of Duty is when they went over to PC. We tried it. You guys couldn't behave. Get rid of it. Go back to console only. Like, I mean, they still had don't get it twisted. They still had it in the old days. PC Call of Duty was still there. But why is it that Fortnite, right, versus Call of Duty? Why is it that Fortnite's able to really combat these? You know what I'm saying? You know, come on. Shout out to Dexerto. Concerns escalated when Season 3 was delayed by 2 weeks, but players backed the devs claiming they would rather have the map released without too many issues on launch. Excuse me. Sorry, Dexerto. I absolutely butchered your thing. However, that doubt crept back in after players discovered a job listing for a senior director of game security to support Call of Duty's anti-cheat team just weeks before the update went live. And a bunch of them, like a bunch of these places, Suave, Moneyman, Gcam, ZZs, they've all been shut down, right? I believe Engine Owning also got shut down. Absolutely insane. And it really begs the question, Why does Call of Duty have such a large cheating problem? Now, one, the cheaters, they keep evolving cheats. Developers are always looking for new ways to bypass anti-cheat systems. Every time Activision updates Ricochet, hackers ended up tweaking their software to avoid the detection. Anyways, it's a constant game of cat and mouse. As fast as Activision can put out, the cheaters are 3 times as fast. That's why kernel drivers are supposed to be a thing. That a kernel driver is essentially something that's going to boot before even your OS might boot, right? It'll detect if you open anything up, right? And that's kind of like a security issue. But hey, guess what? You don't have that on console. Bring it back to console. Now, the business of cheating is another one. 2, cheat providers make serious money selling hacks. So there's always a financial incentive to keep developing them. So even after subscription-based cheats, making it a very profitable industry. Excuse me, not just a profitable, but a very profitable industry. That money grind, bro. That money mindset. You know, the devs are working on an hourly rate. The cheaters, they're getting paid. They could be making thousands of dollars an hour. They could be making hundreds of thousands of dollars an hour. The devs, they're only making what, 30, 40 bucks an hour? The will to survive on the other end is way greater than someone clocking in 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Now, 3, the free-to-play model. Since Warzone is free, cheaters can literally just create new accounts. Doesn't matter. Hardware ban, build a new PC. IP ban, get a new ISP. Spoof, bypass, VPN, everything. Just create a new account. That's how they get around it. It's completely pointless, right? 4, I can't believe I'm making these points off the latency, server-side limitations. Some cheats like soft aim and wall hacks can be tough to detect because they don't trigger obvious red flags like instant headshots. Also, server-side anti-cheat measures have limits. They're too aggressive. They might actually ban legit players, and it was happening for a while. It was happening. Now, the legal consequences, right? Number 5, the lack of legal consequences, I should say. Although, very not so much anymore. Some cheat developers have been sued, like engine owning. Most operating countries where legal action is very difficult. Remember, the big reminder here. The jurisdiction between the United States versus other countries, especially when considering online gameplay, is lackluster, very gray. It makes it very hard to shut them down completely. You'd have to go to their country and then sue them. Now, if it's someplace like China where it's allowed, you might be a little screwed. Now, what is Activision actively doing right now? The last point. They've improved Ricochet, added things like cloaking, where cheaters cannot see anybody on the map. They keep rolling out ban waves until they actually change the actual game. That's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Until they implement stronger verification methods, like giving your phone number, or I don't know, maybe a social security ID at this point, right? It'll probably never stop. I mean, have you guys... Nobody's noticed it. I was going to ask you guys, have you guys noticed anything better? No, nobody's noticed it. Guys, this is the end of the rant. I don't think anything's going to happen when Verdansk launches April 3rd. I am going to be out there on the battlefield. Your boy Horizon is going to be up there, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I'll see you all on the next one. Be good, be kind, be safe to each other. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Peace out for now. And yeah, everybody get on Black Ops 2.